My name is Dick Pont. My wife and I have lived in Hingham for 45 years. I would like the building committee to really take a close look at the expansion of the senior center into the police department. The police department space, layout, conditions, heating, lighting, air conditioning, you name it, are terrible. It's not going to be any better for an expansion of the senior center. We need a new senior center. So future consideration, I'm with you. In the future, you be with me. Thank you.
The personal relationships and the stories that our members have that they share with us when they come through the door really help to build strength in each other and support in a new community. So they're finding connections with each other, within themselves, with the community. The opportunities that we have for volunteering help to build those connections and really give people a sense of belonging. We find a lot of people come to us and just say, you know, something's changed in my life. I know I need to get out of the house. I've retired, I've suffered a loss, whether it's a family member, a retirement, you know, a change in where they're living, and they say, you know, I need to get back out and make connections.
Truly meant the world to her. My father passed away 16 years ago, and my mom was only in her mid-60s at the time. She was 64 years old, and had newly retired from a 30-year teaching career. So she's always been an extremely active, social, engaged, involved person, and the center has just given her, you know, an outlet for all of that. It's kept her going, it's kept her active, it's kept her, you know, she's always, you know, has so many friends that go here, and it's been a lifeline for her, and therefore, you know, my family has benefited from her being happy and involved and engaged, and it's been everything.
I became interested in joining the Center for Active Living because when I retired, I read a book about retirement, and I realized that I did not want to I wanted to try new things. And I looked all over, and I found that the center was offering some of the things that older adults suffer from: loneliness, information, support, that type of thing. Our world will go from black and white to Technicolor because we will be able to therefore bring in larger groups. We can offer larger programs, reach out to all sectors of our community.
The Cal Center for Active Living Building Committee was formed to leverage and advance dedication over many, many years and advocacy towards the development of a new Center for Active Living. And that dedication and advocacy really is rooted in the inadequacies and the limitations that were identified over many, many years. And this is going back to before 2010 is when those conversations started to percolate.
The Center for Active Living is a priority for our community, the town in general, and the select board. We have been talking about a new center for many, many years. The time has come for us to really move forward with an enhanced center as well as enhanced programming. We have seen that our senior citizens have outgrown the space here at Town Hall and outgrown the programming that we are able to offer in this space. Our seniors have shown up for this community time and time again on many school projects, most recently Foster School, as well as for our first responders with the new public safety facility. So we are hopeful that everyone will show up for our senior citizens, which is a critical and growing demographic of our town.
Senior centers have changed a lot over the years, and they have pivoted from being exclusively places to address needs to places that are proactively promoting wellness programs and services and opportunities for social engagement.
There are a number of multi-generational families in town. Having this type of facility would allow those generations to come together. It's a great cross-generational facility, and it has benefits for both the young people and the more mature people. I think it's great, and I really encourage people to think about that as a resource for their own families.
I've spoken with numerous seniors in town, and they are thrilled with this option and with this course of action. Our goal has been from the start of this process to build a center for active living that will make our seniors happy and proud. And that remains our goal throughout this entire process. And I want to note that, 2 years ago, this board went to town meeting and we asked our community to build a brand new elementary school. And it was our senior community that stood in support of that request. And then we next asked our community to build a new public safety facility. And our seniors again stood in support of that request. And then months later, we put forth what was one of the largest overrides in this state's history. And it was our seniors who spoke at town meeting in support of that override. And now, our community needs to support our senior population. And I'm determined to make that happen. I know Joe and Liz share my determination. And I'm thrilled that this process is headed in this direction. And I'm ready to get to work.